nice passing by Indiana here. Halliburton for three. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost...
Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Halliburton against Mitchell. Halliburton misses.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes the three. That one doesn't drop.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Nembhard to pass to Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
When Tyrese Halliburton is looking to be aggressive as a scorer, it sets every other aspect of his game. He is cooking.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's Halliburton. 2 points. That one goes. Halliburton's got 26 points.
And it's just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
Leonard against Mathurin. Leonard inside. It's tipped.
A denial by Mo Wagner, using his size to his advantage.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. 5 on the clock. Here's Mathurin. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Leonard. The offensive rebound. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Nembhard outside. Halliburton outside. He gets it in there. Halliburton's got 11 in the second half.
Well, I'll tell you what, in this fourth quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. Shoots over Mathurin. Kawhi, so steady inside.
Yeah, they'll take it, but he's got to find other ways to contribute, having missed 4 or 5 shots this quarter.
Pass to Portis. Back to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Miami.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Miami.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Indiana making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Shepherd, he's checked in for Miami.
And right about now at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Wagner outside. Halliburton on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Halliburton's got 30.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Leonard looking over the floor. Antetokounmpo against Walker. Uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Wagner with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Halliburton. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Mitchell. Now here's Leonard. Miami moving it around. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Banks it home. Big shot.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now Halliburton. Quick two. Oh, net.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
The Heat have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo from downtown. Outside Leonard. Oh, the shot is off.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Halliburton looking over the floor. 14 feet away. Oh, he can't hit it. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Miami. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Sinks it in the post.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Now they're outside. Can't hit it. Miami leading by 4. Now Antetokounmpo. Mitchell. Ooh, rising fire.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Miami shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Another chance. He gets the layup.
This is what happens when you fail to put a body on someone. The ball is bound to find them.
And here's Halliburton. Now Wagner. Rebounded by Mitchell. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Nembhard. Now Mitchell. Antetokounmpo outside. No good from 3.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Knocks down the trifecta. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Houston. Shepard. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Boy, critical trip to the line. He knocks him in and gives him a little cushion down the stretch.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
Now, it's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Cashes it in! And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is No good at the line. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, thanks, Allie. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Thomas against Markkanen. Thomas kicks to Young. Launches it. And the three ball is good. Young's got 28 points for the game.
And that's 4 from deep on the night, with 3 of them coming in this half.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Lauri Markkanen. Topic is out there with Dick. Then there's Jakob Poeltl and Murray Boyles in at the 4-man position.
I like seeing Markkanen be this assertive offensively. Sometimes the defense doesn't know what to do when he has it.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
They've done so many things well in this one, including getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of easy points.
The Raptors making a switch here. Bobo's checked in. Takes a three. And Young with the basket on the assist from Dunn. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
So the wing on the left. Here's Murray Boyle. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Bufkin. And here's Young from the arc. And the Nets, another three.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Markkanen. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Topic, defended by Young. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Markkanen. It's up a 3. Murray Boyles with the bucket. Murray Boyles has got 10 points here in the second half. Pass to Bufkin. On the wing, Porter. And here is Dunn. Back to Porter. Now, here is Young. Fade away. The shot by Wells, no good.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Here's Murray Boyle. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Here's Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And he is so good at that. When Young gets inside position, he knows how to draw contact and get to the line.
And so Young nails them both. The Raptors shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. It's time now to present our player of the game, Trae Young.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. And the shot goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Dick. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Now, here is Young. Over Topic. Young, no good. Toronto trails by 21. Dick in the corner. Here's Topic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Topic has got 10 points in just the second half.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Young finds Williams. Young taking his time here. It's Thomas on the wing. Dick defending. The Raptors shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Murray Boyle. Pass to Topic. There's a good screen. Here's Mobo. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Young with the ball. Outside Thomas. To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
And how about the recognition by Thomas there, trying to keep others involved.
Now Dick. Three-pointer, Markkanen cans it from downtown.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Young outside. The shot is good.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Toronto trails by 18. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He knows every possession is critical now. The Raptors making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in. Here's Markkanen. The 3 doesn't go. And here's Young. Here's Thomas. The putback, Williams. Pirtle there for the rebound. Toronto trails by 18. Got it to go off the glass.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Now Williams. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And Young is a terrific decision maker in the two-man game. He knows when to pass and when to call his own number.
Here's Topic, defended by Young. And that one is good.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
1:41 left here in the fourth quarter. Throws it down. What an assist!
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Here's Topic. Here's Pirtle. Here's Murray Boyle. Williams with the steal.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Nets.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Now Young, after Lowry Market misses from long range. It's good. Young's got 40 points.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Trae Young.
At the line for the Raptors, Jokic. 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Topic. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Nets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Great sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Trae Young.
Johnson against Thompson. Outside Giddey. To the paint. It's in. Scotty Barnes.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
We've got Asar Thompson, Alperen Sengun out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Thompson, and it's Sharp in at the 1. With a 9-footer, it's deflected.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Oh, got that one up quick. And now a 9-point Minnesota lead.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
Thompson, a screen on Giddey. Thompson outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Now here's Sharp. Thompson outside. Pass to Sharp from behind the arc. They get it again. And Sengun throw it down.
Yeah, I love to see guys bagging their own groceries. Sengun snatching the miss and scoring afterward.
Minnesota leading by 6. Here's Barnes. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. And that's now 25 points for Scotty Barnes.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Sengun in the post. He's guarded by Barnes. And Sengun gets it to go.
You know, it's been a great game for Sengun. Keeps on scoring. Really, he's a top-level scoring big for my money.
Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Sharp with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Back to Sharp. Over Barnes. Sharp, no good.
That's the plan defensively. Can't give him an inch of breathing room. Keep that space tight.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack. Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Johnson. Edwards for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Giddey against Sharp. Here's Bridges. Sharp against Giddey. Pass to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Fader on the way. Sengun, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
The 3 from Barnes. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Houston making some changes. Jaquez comes in for Thompson, and Joe subbed in for Amen Thompson. Allen, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Johnson. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. There's the block. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Impressive, and they've done a good job, too, of getting to the foul line. Really been in attack mode offensively.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Sharp passes to Bridges. Sengun, a screen on Barnes. Down low. And Sengun throw it down.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Edwards. And And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Now here's Sharp. Now Jaquez. Crosses over. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
And Houston has possession, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Sharp, a screen on Barnes. Bridges. Oh, touches it off the glass.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
McDaniels outside. Barnes outside. Giddey. And he nails it.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Now here's Sharp. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Puts up the tray. It's money from deep.
Big-time matching 3 by Bridges.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Jams it home!
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Josh Giddey.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
Boy, he is raising his game in the postseason, no doubt about it. Only certain players respond to playoff pressure like he has. Impressive stuff.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now here's Thompson. Now Sharp. Bucket! Straight in!
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And with time running down here in Game 4, we've got to give credit to what a terrific performance it's been for the Timberwolves.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan, win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Josh Giddey.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dimes.
Now here's Thompson. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's a floater, and that's how you get it to go inside. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McDaniels against Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, yeah! That's good! So it's Minnesota picking up the win. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding start.
And they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. The job isn't done yet, but it's close to being all she wrote.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you later.
And here's Davis for three. That one, no good.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Davis. Irving is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Kispert in at the three. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Devin Booker. Pass to Lively. Now Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Malawaj grabs the miss. Malawaj has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Now here's Booker, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Devin Booker, 3, right down the hatch.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Irving looking for an opening. Buries it from 3-point range. Irving's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Booker against Irving. Claxton. The Mavericks pull it in. They've led by as many as 14 points. Lively finds Kispert. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Bailey.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And it's Davis missing.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
A nice shot by Booker.
He is just self-willing this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Here's Strother. Pass to Irving. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
James right side. Foul the Mavericks, moving it up. Pulls up. That one a little long. Phoenix trails by 7. Now Bailey. Pass to Booker. And Davis sends it back.
Oh, it's that length of AD helping his team down low.
Lively the pass to Davis. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's Strother. James defending. 5 on the clock. Strother, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
James kicks to Booker. Pass to Bailey. Over Irving. And again, it's the Suns missing.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Strother. James covering. Outside Irving. The 3. Malawaj grabs the miss. Malawaj has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Dallas leading by 7. Davis up top. James covering. Here's Strother. And here is Kispert. Outside, Davis. Here's the 3. Booker pulls it in.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
James outside. Now Bailey. From deep. Not that time. It won't go.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Can't get it.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Queen. Now Booker. Fires from 18. And again with the rebound.
And he seems like he's grabbing every rebound out there.
That last one ties him for most in a playoff game in this organization's history. Now, here is Irving. Off the glass.
As soon as Irving gets going, well, good luck trying to slow him. Looking flat out dominant right now.
1:52 left to play in the final quarter. Count it!
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And stolen by Booker. James fires. And get the 3. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Irving. He's off from 3. Phoenix trails by 7. Devin Booker. The 3 is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Irving. Lets it go from 11. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Now Bailey. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
Now Bailey launches it. That one misses. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Now Lively. Four on the clock. Booker there for the rebound. Now Bailey for 3. And so it's Dallas winning this one. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
In this series, I think, hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
It's big time. You know, when you're a basketball player and you're able to make the right plays and play at a high intensity level and really come out and make an impact on the game, no matter if you're starting or coming off the bench, we've seen special guys do that. I'm glad we came out and handled business. It's a good win.
This team is so unselfish. Guys, back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Over to the wing. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Brown. Oh, Brown just throws it down.
Offense is coming easy and often for Brown tonight. He is dialed in. They should keep giving it to him.
They've got Dillingham. Also Derek White out there. And it's Riley in at the 3, the small forward. White for 3. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Jackson from the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
White with a screen on Jackson. The kick out to White. The 3 is up. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Daniels. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Riley. To the right side. Here's Dillingham. Puts it in off the killer crossover.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Boston trails by 6. Jackson outside. Outside Tatum from downtown. The rebound by Riley. The kick to Tatum. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Dillingham. Six on the shot clock. Johnson on the wing. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Inside from 6 feet away. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Johnson. The putback. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. To the inside. Here's Tatum. Jackson for 3. Jackson on the wing for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
A good sign for them is the work they've done on the offensive glass this half.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Clowney. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Klingon.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Atlanta. And the shot is good by Garland.
Yeah, after a slow start to the game, he's been productive and efficient here in the second half.
Here's Dillingham. Outside Johnson. The shot no good. Brown with some nice D. Boston trails by 3. Outside Tatum. 13 feet out. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Well, very few guys take advantage of space in the mid-range like Tatum. He's an assassin from that area.
Here's Clowney. Pass to Dillingham. There's the triple. Rebounded by Daniels.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Garland for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Now here's Johnson. And he drives in. Brown with the steal. Daniels outside. Here's the pass to Brown to take the lead. Brown going to work.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And Atlanta making a change here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Hey, you need some points? Tatum is your guy.
Atlanta trails by 3. White looking it over. Here's Johnson. And there's the drive. That one's in there!
Always great to see a guy rise to a challenge. Johnson knew this was a must-get bucket.
Outside Garland. Clinging inside. Guarded by Okongwu. Can't get it to go. Here's Dillingham. Here's White. Now Johnson. Ooh, nice setup for the slam.
And the big-time scoring night for Johnson continues. This guy has solidified himself as a very good drop. What a big-time bucket. Tatum stepping up as a leader and coming through for his team.
White against Daniels. White outside. Shoots a 3. No good. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. It's a 1-point game. Unloads from 13 feet. Nope. White against Daniels. 40 seconds left in the final quarter. Johnson a screen on Daniels. Here's Okongwu. White outside. Stolen by Daniels. Here's a pass to Tatum. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Garland. Misses the 3. Now White. Now Okongwu. Yes, sir!
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it needs to be immediate.
It's Atlanta picking up the win. And they're still in a tight spot, but you have to applaud the grit they showed to get this win.
You can't ever underestimate a team in the postseason. They fought hard and got a crucial victory.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.